I am live. I am live. Oh, that was hot. I feel tempted to. I always wear a hood. I often wear a hood at home. I like to wear hoods. My neck gets really cold, back of my neck, so I like to wear hoods at home. But I'll refrain from doing that. My home is turning green. I'm painting my living room green to resemble being outside in nature. Because I have no garden, you see, so I'll show you. This is the unpainted wall behind me, and this is the painted wall in front. I have this screen on this wall, and I have a darker sort of green on the front window wall, if you can see that. I have some. I'm buying more plants. Oops, this way, no, that way. Yes, my messy living room. It's all about green. Anyway, welcome to this greeny stream. I'm being silly, sorry. I'm being silly. So surprisingly, I'm doing a stream this evening. I have managed to well, the kids are upstairs. I feel like I wanted to do a stream, so yes, we are live. And I can't commit to doing this every Thursday, but you know, here we are. What is this I hear? Let's see. Oh no. I have two amazing children, really amazing children. It really is a blessing to have children. I found it really hard as well, really really difficult, that adjustment, but it's just such a wonderful thing. They are a joy. So, what am I here to talk about? So, non-duality. Ooh. Non-duality. So, so I feel really silly. I'm being really silly. Oh, so, has it passed? Let's pass it. Sorry. I can't do it seriously. Like, okay. I'm a very serious speaker. I have to sit up straight and So, what is this talk about? Freedom. It's about freedom. This is the only thing to talk about is freedom. And freedom isn't about attaining something. From being a young child, it starts this idea, this belief, this message from everyone, everything is like you're going to find something. You exist, first of all, and that you will find the solution to your existence, that sense of being someone, that's the solution to that uncomfortability of being someone. You will find that in achieving, in arriving, in getting, in being successful, in being loved and respected, and all these different things. You will find the solution to that uncomfortability, to that sense of incompleteness, to that sense of not enough. You will find it in a thing, in a someone, in a thing, in an experience, in a feeling, in the intellect, knowing something. You will find it. And what this talk is about, or this message is about, is that that is not true. That is an error. That is a lie. Is a bit harsh, but a lie is not true. That's a dream. That someone exists, that you exist, and you will find fulfillment for you who exists. So it's quite a straightforward message, really. It's saying this is it. It's saying that fulfillment you long for, you're looking for, you're seeking for, will never come to fruition. Not because you can't get it because you aren't good enough, or you aren't trying enough, or you're missing something, or but because what you long for isn't in time. What you long for is what is happening. This is it. So it isn't a depressing thing that you aren't going to get it. You failed, you're weak, you're whatever. That's depressing. You exist, but you can't get it. That's depressing. This is saying that sense of you doesn't exist. It isn't true. This is it. That sense of you is an appearance appearing, but it isn't actually true. It isn't a reality. It's an appearance appearing. with an energy of seeking for wholeness, for home. This is home. This is wholeness, appearing as this, as what is happening, as what is appearing. This is home. Now, the mind may say all kinds of things. Yes, but this isn't enough. This is unsatisfying. This doesn't feel like love. This doesn't feel like wholeness. But these are merely thoughts arising. These are merely thought appearances arising. And what if those thoughts aren't true? What if thoughts are saying, yeah, but they aren't true? Then this is it. Then this is it. This is everything. All things appear here. All forms appear here. Where else can they appear other than here? Even thoughts of not here appear here. There's a hypnotism of not here, of imagination that seems to dominate the human. But this message is questioning that. Questioning the not here, questioning the imagination of other, of next, of time. So this isn't something that's like supernatural or something. This is something that's like of a different world or different level of reality or something. This is the fundamental reality. This, what's happening, is the raw experience. Any imagination of other appears here. Other realities, other dimensions, other all appear here. Tomorrow, yesterday, those ideas appear here. So this is a pointing back to here, to what's actually happening. This isn't supernatural. This isn't something complicated or complex or out of reach. It's out of reach to that person because that person only exists in imagination, exists in not here. What's that? Not what's he doing? So this isn't a personal thing. This isn't a personal thing. I was going to say, it's not a personal thing, not a personal attainment or achievement. You imagine, it's imagined to be a personal achievement. You imagine someone getting something. You imagine someone knowing something, arriving somewhere, attaining something. But this is imagination again, a picture, a thought form. Without that, there is just this. So this is a stripping away of everything. In one way, it's a stripping away, but it's not a stripping away as well, because everything is it. So in some way, it's a stripping away, as in stripping away that identification with all things. The attachment to all the ideas and beliefs and stories. But not a stripping away of everything. A stripping it away, but also a complete dissolving into everything. A disintegration of this holder honor, this claimer, this owner of everything, and they're just being everything. So the title of the video, I think, was the availability of freedom, and that to me is a wonderful thing, that this is available, that this isn't something hidden, obscure and hidden. It isn't something for the top level of people of society, isn't for the rich, isn't for the famous, isn't for the up classes. It's available, it's free. Doesn't matter who or what you are, what condition you're in, what experience you have. what gender, what race, what sexuality, what financial situation, what country, what whatever it is, what class, the availability of freedom, which is this. We all long for this utopia, well, some of us do, long for this utopia of equality, but this is equality. You can't get more or less than another human. This is not personal. The discovery of what this is or what you are. You're not a limited entity. You want a human. You want a person. You want a character. You want your stories. All those things appear, but they aren't who you are. If they appear, they disappear. So they can't be who you are. They can't be what this is. So this is available, but it's not available for someone. It's not available to someone. It just is. It's free. It's free. What what a wonderful message. So I'll just open up I'll go online on Skype, and then you can ask any questions if you have any questions. I'll just open Skype. I bet I have to reinstall it. It always does this. I don't know why. It seems to, when you close it, you lose it or something. Oops. Oh yeah, see? I have to say yes. Preparing to install. Oh me, why not take on me? Can't you see? So feel free to send or call in on Skype. My Skype is Rebekah Maroon. I am now active and online. Oh, how did that happen? I've gone offline again. That's weird. I'm no good without you. I think with children is. They are so messy. Just so much stuff everywhere. It's ridiculous. Your goodbye left me without a word. How could I want you without you? Hi, Lee. Hi, great intro. Why, thank you, kind sir. Oops, I always do that. Why is it? Okay, so I'm feeling a bit tired now. Oh, someone's typing. Oh, Lee's typing. Hang on, let's give Lee a chance to say something. There is a certain level of feeling separate, but also a certain knowing that this too is just what is happening. Are you writing any more? That seems unfinished. Oh yeah, there's more coming. Okay. No. Oh, that's okay. So there's no question then. You just okay. It's okay. Thank you for sharing your. Yeah, thank you for sharing. It's not a question, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, it feels nice. Yeah. Yeah, it does feel nice. It does feel nice. Thank you, Lee, for sharing that with us. It was really nice. Okay, so thank you, and I am next here for the silent meeting, which will be in, I think it's 2 weeks now. It's the 9th of June, so yeah, about a week. Yeah, a week in a few days. So hopefully you can join me then. Oh, hang on, wait. Which camera have I used? Yeah. I wasn't sure what I'd done there.
Hi, Rebekah.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
I can see you. Yeah. Hi.
Hi. Good. I never called you live through the stream, so I don't know how this works.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Can you hear me okay and see me okay? And as long as you mute the volume on the stream, it should be okay.
At the stream, okay.
If you mute it or pause it or something.
I'm not sure. I think you. I don't know. Just.
Yeah, but you might hear two of me. So if you pause or mute it, then you will hear just me now through Skype.
Oh my God. So, okay. Okay, this is the stream.
Yeah.
Should I close the screen?
Close it or pause it or mute. Yeah, just stop it basically from playing basically, or mute the volume or something. Oh. Yeah, try and sort it out and call back, Ella. I'll wait for you to call back. Not indefinitely, of course, but I'll wait a few minutes for you to call back. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, just Oh, what happened there? Oh. Hi. Oh.
Gosh.
Maybe try and lower your it's really loud. Maybe try and lower your microphone or something.
Okay.
That's great, that's fine.
Like this?
Yeah, it's better now for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's showing us poor connection. Could be either of us. Maybe have no camera on. I'll mute my camera and then you can maybe mute your camera as well and see if that helps the connection. How's that?
I don't see you right now, but I can still talk.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, but I don't see you.
Yeah, I've turned it off. It was affecting the connection quality. I've turned it off, the camera. But you can see me on the stream, maybe,
Okay.
and you can hear me, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I was going to say was that just this past weekend I was in the backyard, and is the sound okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. So I was in the backyard and just looking around with nature and stuff, and suddenly this thought came, or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So suddenly I just realized that there isn't any reason for this to appear, like like nature and trees and daylight and everything at all.
Yeah.
There is no reason for it. Like, I don't even know how to say, because if I say like a preconceived intent, just sounds so mind and so human and mind, you know. But it was this sudden seeing, let's just say that way, that there is absolutely no reason for this to appear. Because because it's just because it's no direction to. I just felt like there was no direction or purpose or anything like that that could validate this being as it is.
Yeah.
I guess this is probably how I could explain it. But it was just, and it was at the same time with that moment, I should say, it was so it was beautiful and I want to say free, but I don't want to sound like cliche, you know. But it was just well, maybe empty. It could be like light, and you know. So yeah, it was.
Because reason and purpose only can be an idea, a thought, and this already exists without that. Those thoughts come and go. This already is, always is.
But yes, but at the same time, it feels like there isn't anything, because there is no it doesn't move. Kind of like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. So suddenly it's just like a dream or something. I'm not sure. Yeah. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to share.
Yeah. And is that how it currently is now, or is that what happened last weekend or whenever you said it was? Like, how are things now?
It's not. Well, this cannot change. It cannot change, because this is, like you said, this is here, or this is you know, it cannot change.
Yeah.
But I have to think about to give an answer. And I also felt like all these stories that people usually talk about, like their life is just just all imagination. Like I just felt like that's not true what they are saying, that they were doing this and they tried to go there, and then everything is just like it seems like I don't know, it's just coming out with no second thought that is not true. But it's a bit difficult to kind of explain. But there was also something that and also everything that appears, for example, even this understanding, if it is understanding, or any understanding, like let's say let's say that suddenly someone discovered a cure for cancer, let's just say, for something that they were working on. That very moment that they discover it, it's It happened. It happened not because they worked for so long before. It happened because it just happened. That, I mean, I guess that's how I can say that. Everything that happens, when it happens not because there is something in the back that made it happen.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah.
how are you feeling?
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
I mean, everything seems to be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, everything seems to be fine, other than a bit strange, a bit strange at times. But things are happening anyway, so I don't know if it matters. I mean, everything seems to be okay. um, but it is a bit strange because it's just. But I mean, this is just another thing to say that, like I could say that's something that I can name, or I can say what it is, and I don't know if it's me or if it's not me. It just seems a bit strange, but I don't think there is anything different other than it is a bit. I'm sorry. I don't. Um, yeah, I don't want to seem dramatic or anything, but there are moments when it's like a falling. What happens is like it's like a falling into something, and then there is like a fear of I don't know. It just comes. I'm not sure how to say it.
Yeah.
As if if you're about to drown, and then somehow you come back or something like that.
Yeah.
That's not very comfortable. I feel like I'm falling into some void, like. But see, I hate to use these things because they are so cliche to say, like void and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, you have to say somehow just falling into just like falling.
Yeah.
Or just like you look for something, but it's like there's this kind of weird. That's what I mean. It's a bit weird.
And then fear came up when you were falling. The sense of fear.
Fear?
Yeah.
Not now. Not now. But I used to have it. Like for example, last year, because you mentioned fear, and then I remember because I had this before, but this is a bit different. Last year it was a terrifying, absolutely terrifying. I had a couple moments like that in which I really thought that I am psychotic and I need to go to the psychiatrist, which was even a scarier thing. Just simply being swallowed, like, but it. It's like something is falling, and it, and it's absolutely super terrifying. It's like dementia. But I didn't have that before. I mean, after, I guess, if you can say it like that. Yeah, it hasn't happened like the. But I'm sorry.
Yeah. I just this isn't personal to you. It could be me, not you, but I feel uncomfortable. I feel like I felt before with you as well, uncomfortable, like a sense of like I don't know how to describe. I'm not good at naming things, but like there's a level of like uncomfortability on top, and it's jumpy, and it's very much maybe anxiety or fear or something.
Maybe what?
Anxiety or fear.
Anxiety or fear?
Yeah.
Maybe anxiety, not fear as much, but if you say fear, it may come, I don't know.
Yeah. It's
But,
like it's like you're trying to keep on top of the surface level. Like it's trying to keep on top of the surface level. It's afraid to break through that surface level or something. So it's keeping it on this surface, jumpy level. That's what I feel.
not sure, but you always feel something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
But
just
if you don't,
some,
yeah.
yeah. And also what happened seems to be happening is like as if you're not thinking, but thoughts come or things, images come, but you're not thinking. Yeah, I don't know. Because there is a time, if I am to say right, I don't know, there is a time when you I don't know.
Just say you're away. I can't see you anymore. The camera's like swung around to the back of your room. I can see a cupboard or something.
I never know you all this time. You were actually seeing me because I was trying to speak by the.
Oh, yeah, I can see you. Sorry, I thought you knew. Your camera is on.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought, yeah, or maybe, yeah, I forgot. I forgot. But there is fear, Rebecca, really, because there is not there is the connection between things seems to be to be to be to break down, and sometimes I feel like something happens and you startle because you can't. You don't remember how this happened and how. Maybe I am getting dementia early dementia. Because these things coming at you like you know, like talking to someone and or whatever it may be, and then there is not, there is no longer a mental process that put it all together before. Anyway, there's something like that. Like all of a sudden you see someone talking and it's just like this.
Yeah. So just to ask you then, what's the problem? What problem do you have?
What problem do I have? There is no problem. I just not that I see a problem. I don't think there is any problem. There is no problem. I just wanted to talk to you.
And there was no problem or no.
I just wanted.
Sorry, go on. You wanted what? You wanted.
I just wanted to talk to you. I'm sorry for this bad connection.
No,
I never
it's
knew
okay.
that.
I can hear you and see you.
So can you still see? Can you still see and hear?
How do you mean?
Me? Can you still see and hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What are you looking for?
No. I don't know, lost.
Yeah.
I really don't know, actually. I really don't know. I'm not sure if I'm looking. I have no idea. Sadness now.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Sadness now.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Do you know what you're sad about? Is it saying anything?
Partly, part of it is that it feels like there is a beauty here that you actually can't get.
Yeah.
There is something that is so beautiful that makes you sad.
Yeah.
So part of it is somehow related to beauty. I don't know why, because this is actually very beautiful, very beautiful. It's so beautiful that it kind of breaks your heart. It's kind of strange, but it is what it is.
So going back to the sadness, what's it about? Can you try and verbalize that? Like feel the sadness. What is it about?
Because it doesn't mean anything. Because I thought this thing meant something. Because I thought it meant something like that.
You don't have to rush to answer. You can just wait and.
Say it again, please.
You can take your time in answering that. You don't have to rush to answer.
I think because it feels like no, oh, it feels like it doesn't exist. It feels like it's imagined. It feels like it's not real.
It can be quite hard
And
to.
I thought the beauty.
Yeah.
Huh?
It can be quite hard to be so open and vulnerable when you know you're on live stream.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I know, but who cares?
Yeah.
No, but I think a part of the sadness, I think it's because it is so beautiful that it just breaks your heart. And maybe because it's a dream. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I would recommend you sitting with that sadness, allowing it to come up and really expressing that. If that means sobbing, if it means hitting your cushion, if it means writing about it, whatever it is, allowing that to be honest and let it come up fully.
Yeah.
It's hard doing it. It's hard doing it on live broadcast. So I recommend that rather than staying on the superficial level of concept of non-duality. Go into that emotion, let it fully come up. That sadness. I can't get it. I can't get the beauty. I can't hold it and find it and keep hold of it.
Yes.
Really, really expose that.
Yeah. Last night, it was like an image of, I am a nurse, so what I see and what I read is beyond some what people can take because it's all about sickness, all about that. Because I work in a hospital, right? So it's not like I work into a maternity ward, okay? So everything is just sickness and dying and whatnot. And last night, no, I wasn't at work. Last night, all of a sudden, just like in the backyard when I told you that this is amazing, this doesn't have to be, doesn't have, it's no reason, just like this. Last night, I felt like this is so beautiful, so amazing. Even to be the sickest person.
No, sorry, go on.
Even to be sick on your deathbed, just that it's fucking amazing. Just that it doesn't matter. Just this.
Yeah.
Even if you would die, then in the morning I'm like, what the fuck was that? Oh hell, I don't want that. In the morning it's like, oh my god, did I say it was beautiful to be dying in a bit?
Yeah.
But that's like totally like. Sometimes it's like you want to jump crazy, like this is here, and just because it is, it's amazing. But so these are this woo thing.
Yeah.
It's like now it's I don't know, bliss or whatever they say, and then now it's like
Yeah.
wait,
But
what's going on?
yeah,
Oh,
but bliss.
dreadful.
Yeah, but bliss is an
But
experience. It's not what's being spoken about as freedom. If bliss is it, you will lose bliss. It's not about bliss.
Yeah. Yes. 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 Of course. Yes. All of it appear and all changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, all changes, and this it felt like there is this thread to everything.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm like, oh, my mind is just breaking down or something.
Yeah. This is
But,
better than bliss because
pardon?
it's regardless of what's appearing. This is any emotional state, any mental state, any form, any appearance. Nothing to be held on to.
And it is like this times, but then it just feels like you're taken by the waters or something like that.
Yeah.
But I want to thank you so much for listening to me through these frigid conditions of bad connection, no camera, and
thank you, Ella, for calling in, and I appreciate you calling in, and you know, it can't be easy to be so open, you know, on the internet and to reveal stuff.
Yeah, thank you so much, and we'll talk again.
Okay, Ella. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Oh. What's that? Oh. It's so beautiful, this coming home, this revealing of who you are, the revealing of what this is, not contained, not bound or limited to a form, to a person, to anything. It's freedom. It's freedom. Non-limitation. Unboundedness. That's what this is. Identification claims and holds on to things. This is me, this is me. Holds on to the appearances, the emotions, the thoughts. Holds on. Wants to own them and fit them into a story. This is unbounded freedom where anything can appear. And it's not appearing to someone or for someone. It's just appearing because it's appearing freely, without purpose, without intention, without meaning, without importance. It doesn't mean the human doesn't have importance and jobs and meaning and but it's no longer held by anyone. It's just free. The human is free. Regardless of the condition of the human is free. Not someone being free, but the human, the machine, the animal is free. No longer held by identification. This is freedom. So thank you to Ella for calling in. I really, yeah, I really respect that. And thank you, Lee, for saying hi and for sharing your niceness with us. So I'll see you later. Bye.